So Sunday, September 12th at 1 p.m., the Pittsburgh Steelers open their regular season against the Buffalo Bills at Buffalo. And this is not not the best game to start our season on. I know last year early in the season we had games against Denver, the Giants, Houston, nice games that kind of got us into a flow. This year starting with Buffalo, and that's kind of rough. I feel like we haven't beaten the Bills recently, or it feels like we haven't played well against the Bills recently. Now, granted, 2 years ago, Mason Rudolph was the quarterback, and so was Devin Hodges, so maybe you take exception to that one. But the Bills are a team that, if Josh Allen stays at the level he's been at, or even maybe even improves, he's a close to MVP level quarterback. They didn't lose essentially anybody who was of real importance last year in free agency. They had some pieces in the draft, but nothing I would consider to be an imminent threat for Pittsburgh, at least in week one, because a lot of the guys they had are developmental players. But still, Buffalo, to me, is a more complete team at this point. They have the better quarterback by far, which is going to be a huge issue. They have Stephon Diggs, who's probably top 3 wide receiver in the NFL. They don't have much of a running game. The offensive line, they kept most of their free agents on the offensive line, but they're not fantastic up front. So I think we'll get a lot of pressure on Josh Allen, which is what we're going to need to do to win this game. We're going to need to force him to make 1 or 2 bad throws, and we're going to need 3 or 4 sacks if we want to win. And I think Alex Highsmith will play a big role in that because I think he's going to get a lot of opportunities with TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, Stephon Tuitt along that defensive line. And Highsmith is a good player. I do trust him to hold down that starting role for most of the season. My main concern, though, is are we able to score with Buffalo? Because even our great defense, we're still going to probably give up 24 points to Buffalo at least, considering the offensive weapons they have and the depth they have at wide receiver. Can we score that many points with Ben Roethlisberger and with the rookie running back, with the offensive line being the way it is, where we really only have one established starter with 16 good games of starting experience? So it's a concern there for me that we will have issues scoring on Buffalo, keeping up with them that way. Even throwing balls underneath, they have a good defensive backfield. Even that second cornerback spot opposite Tre'Davious White isn't filled by a star. I'm still concerned about the ability to take deep shots, the ability to force the ball downfield against Buffalo's secondary. Could be a problem. We might have some good production in the running game, though, considering that defensive line, that interior defensive line for Buffalo is not fantastic. So that might be where we get most of our yardage or most of our production from against Buffalo in week one. But this is a very early look forward. A lot of things can change. And hopefully Pittsburgh maybe adds or finds some way to add something in free agency. I know we don't have a lot of money left, but hopefully we can shore up some of these areas here in the second wave of free agency and maybe get a better outlook going forward as we prepare for the 2021 NFL season.